Welcome to the Art of War Classic Audio Series. In this series, we explore the timeless wisdom of Sun Tzu through the original text of the Art of War, followed by an insightful interpretation of the principles. To wrap it all up, we'll share a song inspired by the teachings of this chapter. Let's dive into the world of strategy. The Art of War, Chapter 5, Strategic Power.
Sun Tzu said, "To govern many as few, this depends on organization. To fight many as few, this depends on command signals. To ensure the whole army withstands attack unbroken, this depends on orthodox and unorthodox tactics. To strike the enemy like a grindstone crushing eggs, this depends on void and substance. In all battles, engage with the orthodox, prevail with the unorthodox. Thus, the master of unorthodox tactics is infinite as heaven and earth, inexhaustible as rivers and seas. Like the sun and moon, they end but renew. Like the four seasons, they pass but return. 5 notes create all music, yet their combinations are endless. 5 hues create all colors, yet their blends are infinite. 5 flavors create all tastes, yet their mixtures are boundless. Battle strategic power lies in orthodox and unorthodox. Their permutations are inexhaustible. Orthodox begets unorthodox, unorthodox begets orthodox. An endless cycle none can fathom. Swift water can move boulders. This is strategic power. Hawks strike to shatter bones. This is timing. Thus the master of war. His strategic power is crushing. His timing is abrupt. His strategic power is a crossbow cranked to full tension. His timing is the release of the trigger. Amid chaos and confusion, his forces fight without disorder. Amid turmoil and tumult, his formations hold unbroken. Order breeds chaos. Courage breeds fear. Strength breeds weakness. Order, disorder depend on organization. Courage, fear depend on strategic power. Strength, weakness depend on disposition. Thus, to manipulate the enemy, feign disposition, he will follow. Offer bait, he will take it. Lure him with profit, await him with prepared troops. The master seeks victory in strategic power, not by demanding miracles of men. Thus, he selects men and exploits strategic power. Those who wield strategic power command troops as if rolling logs or stones. Logs and stones lie still on flat ground, but move on steep slopes. Square ones halt, round ones roll. Thus, the strategic power of the master commander is like a rounded boulder poised on a 1,000-fathom cliff. This is the meaning of strategic power.
The Art of War, Chapter 5, Strategic Power, Interpretation, Core Ideas. The importance of organization and command.
Governing a large army is as effective as governing a small unit. The key lies in reasonable organization, structure, and composition. Commanding a large army is also similar to commanding a small one, with the key being a clear and efficient signaling system.
The use of orthodox and unorthodox tactics.
In battle, one uses orthodox forces to engage the enemy head-on, while unorthodox forces are employed to achieve victory through surprise. A general skilled in using unorthodox tactics will have endless variations in strategy, just like the endless cycles of heaven and earth, or the flowing of rivers and seas.
Creating and utilizing strategic power.
A general skilled in warfare will create a formidable atmosphere and a fast-paced rhythm, like a crossbow drawn to full tension or a trigger waiting to be released. By maintaining order amid chaos, showing courage in the face of fear, and displaying strength even when weak, the general manipulates the enemy and waits for the right moment to strike.
Strategies for manipulating the enemy.
By presenting false dispositions or offering small gains, the general can manipulate the enemy, making them act according to his intentions. The general then waits for the right moment to strike, while his forces are prepared and rested.
Selecting men based on strategic power.
The master of war seeks to create a favorable strategic power, rather than demanding miracles from his soldiers. By understanding the natural tendencies of the situation, he selects the right people for the job, much like using logs and stones, which only move when placed on steep ground.
Specific content, organization and command signals.
The foundation of governing and commanding an army is having a reasonable organizational structure and clear command signals.
Void and substance.
When attacking the enemy, one should be skilled in avoiding direct confrontation and instead strike at weak points, much like using a stone to crush an egg.
The interaction between orthodox and unorthodox.
Orthodox and unorthodox tactics are interdependent and interchangeable, with endless variations, just like the cyclical patterns of nature.
Strategic power and timing.
Creating powerful strategic power and seizing the right timing are key to achieving victory, like swift water-moving boulders or a hawk swiftly capturing its prey.
Order, disorder, courage, fear, strength, weakness.
The orderliness or chaos of the army, the bravery or cowardice of the soldiers, and the strength or weakness of the forces all depend on organization, strategic power, and daily training.
Summary.
Chapter 5 of The Art of War emphasizes the importance of skillfully applying orthodox and unorthodox tactics and creating and utilizing favorable, strategic power to achieve victory in war. Sun Tzu believed that a general skilled in warfare not only can manipulate the enemy through proper organization and command, but can also select the right talents based on the prevailing strategic power, thus gaining the initiative in battle.
Thank you for listening to The Art of War, classic audio series on China Tales. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and help us share more timeless strategies. Your subscription supports us in keeping these ancient teachings alive. We'll see you in the next episode as we continue exploring the wisdom of the art of war. Finally, we've created a song inspired by this chapter. Please enjoy.
The river bends but never breaks. It whispers, moves, the mountain shakes. A silent force in shadows grace. No rush, no haste, no wasted space. Master the flow, control the fight. Strike like thunder, vanish like light. Patience burns with a steady glow. To win the war, you master the flow. The tiger waits with sharpened eyes. The falcon circles silent skies. Each breath a weapon time will mold. A quiet fire, fierce and cold. Hold the line, but know when to fold. Loose the grip to tighten your hold. Master the flow, control the fight. Strike like thunder, vanish like light. Patience burns with a steady glow. To win the war, you master the flow. Hold the line, but know when to fold. Loose the grip to tighten your hold. Master the flow, control the fight. Strike like thunder, vanish like light. Patience burns with a steady glow. To win the war, you master the flow. A sword unsheathed is a battle begun. But a sword at rest has already won. The wind it shifts, the dance it turns. The